in my work with organizations and communities and client groups, there's often a rush to give us what we need for practices, like give us tangible things to apply. Like, yes, this stuff about healing and understanding kind of the roots, yes, but there's such a focus on like, give me the tools and the practices to go do it right now. And I feel something important that doesn't always land for people is that this is a personal journey first and foremost to build. If you want to be a part of a movement to create a more inclusive community, wherever that is, whether that's
Yes.
your organization, your maybe your book club space, your health club association, wherever you are, if you're focusing on that, it starts with you, right? If you can't build those postures and practices that are needed so that when I give you that list of practices, you're moving from the right place, because oftentimes we've all seen those instances of harm or perhaps even performative responses to all that's alive in our culture right now. We're in the time where the 2-year anniversary of George Floyd's tragic murder has passed.
Yes.
We're over, the uncovering of Indigenous children's graves continues. Last year was the first time that there's just so much, and so much in our context that's really can be ingredients for divisiveness. But I love what you said, that this is an opportunity for us to understand that it's all of us against the problem. End of the
But
day.
but
That's
here's the thing. The reason why also these moments in our history are so painful is that we keep trying to think our way through this. We think there is a one solution, or there's, give me your 10 solutions to make our community more diverse, or to make our organization more successful in terms of diversity. That's not, this is human history. We
Mhm.
are talking about whole people, whole-minded people who come from somewhere, who have embodied experiences that are intergenerational. There are
Mhm.
things that we feel we don't even know why we feel them. There are things that we know we don't even know why we know them, but somehow they've been passed on. They've been passed on through different generations. And I think, it also has to do again with this piece around, it's not religion. I'm not even comfortable with the term spirituality or even wellness. I haven't figured out the term
Mm.
yet, but I think that there's a part of us, it is emotional, it is psychological, that we are constantly pushing down, pushing away,
Mm.
disregarding. We say it's important, like we talk about mental health, we say it's important, but then we don't actually create enough spaces everywhere for people to have access to good mental health. If you can go to a walk-in clinic for your elbow, why can't you go for your brain? Why can't you go for your emotions? So I
Oh.
think there's a piece around emotional connection and our emotional reactions to one another
Mm.
that we are not yet able to be with and process. So if someone talks to me about having family members who are in the residential system, what is my job? My job is to be a loving rock. My job is to listen, to care, to hear
Mm.
deeply without even wanting to go the Western way of, what's the solution? I want you to get over this. I
Right.
don't want you to talk about this anymore.
Mm.
No, our suffering has to be processed and we have to move through it. And guess what? I think we are further along than we know.
Mm.
There's never been a time when so many different types of people, different types of thinkers, different types of bodies are living together, creating space together, trying to have a life together. And guess what? That is hard.